struggling with blurry vision or dry eyes after a long day? Perhaps you find yourself squinting at a menu in a softly lit restaurant, or the glare from oncoming headlights at night feels more intense than it used to. These little frustrations can add up, making us feel like declining eyesight is just an inevitable part of aging. Before you reach for another bottle of eye drops, I want you to consider this a simple, delicious sturm is fry backed by 2,000 years of traditional Chinese medicine wisdom, could nourish the very root of your eye health and help protect your precious sight as you grow older. This isn't about a magic cure, but about understanding that your eyes are not isolated. They are deeply connected to the health of your entire body, and in TCM, one organ in particular holds the key. That organ is your liver. Think of it as the master control center for your vision. As we journey past 50, it's common to notice changes. Eye strain from reading, a persistent feeling of dryness, or vision just isn't as sharp as it once was. We often chalk it up to getting older and head to the optometrist for a stronger pair of glasses. While glasses are certainly helpful, they are a tool for correction, not a solution for the underlying cause. Both modern science and ancient TCM wisdom point to a fascinating connection. The liver holds the key to long-term eye health. In the world of traditional Chinese medicine, the liver is not just an organ that processes toxins. It is viewed as the body's general, responsible for the smooth flow of energy or qi. And it has the vital job of storing blood. This isn't just any blood, it's the nourishing, life-giving fluid that is sent upwards to moisten and feed our eyes. You can think of it like a beautiful garden. Your eyes are the flowers, and the liver is the deep, underground spring that sends water up to them. If the spring is low or the channels are blocked, the flowers will naturally become dry, dull, and may even begin to wilt. This is what we call a liver blood deficiency. When your liver blood is abundant and flowing smoothly, your eyes are bright, clear, and well-nourished. But when it's weak, symptoms begin to appear. Do any of these sound familiar? You might experience blurry vision, especially in the evening. You may have more floaters dancing in your field of vision. Night vision might become a challenge. Your eyes could feel chronically dry, gritty, or even turn red and tired easily. These are all signals from your body, gentle whispers telling you that your liver needs support. The wonderful news is that we can provide this support directly through what we eat. The fix isn't complicated or expensive. It begins on your plate with your very next meal. Let's talk about the vision-boosting power duo that forms the heart of our simple remedy: carrots and goji berries. These aren't just colorful additions to a meal, they are potent foods that work in harmony to nourish your liver and, by extension, your eyes. First, we have the humble carrot. In TCM, we see carrots as one of nature's perfect liver moisteners. They have a sweet quality that is naturally supportive of the digestive system, which in turn helps build good quality blood. Their true power, which modern science has confirmed, lies in their incredible richness in beta-carotene. When you eat carrots, your body cleverly converts this beta-carotene into vitamin A, a nutrient that is absolutely critical for the health of your retina. The retina is the light-sensitive tissue at the back of your eye, and without enough vitamin A, our ability to see in dim light suffers. So, when TCM says carrots moisten the liver and benefit the eyes, it's an ancient way of describing a process that modern nutrition now understands at a molecular level. Next, we have the beautiful ruby-sweet goji berry, often called the eye-bright superfood. For centuries in Asia, these little berries, known as goji, have been prized as a tonic for longevity. They are specifically celebrated for their ability to tonify both liver and kidney energy. In TCM, the kidneys are seen as the foundational energy source for the entire body, and they work in close partnership with the liver. Strong kidney energy supports strong liver function. Goji berries are packed with an antioxidant called zeaxanthin. Think of zeaxanthin as a pair of internal sunglasses for your eyes. It concentrates in the retina and helps filter out harmful high-energy light waves, like the blue light from our phones, computers, and even the sun. This protective shield is crucial for preventing long-term damage. Scientific studies have shown that regular consumption of foods rich in these nutrients, like carrots and goji berries, is linked to a reduced risk of age-related macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. Let me share a story about a retired librarian I once knew. A wonderful woman named Helen. She loved to read more than anything, but in her late 60s, she found her eyes would tire after just a few pages. They felt dry and gritty as she noticed more floaters than ever before. Her doctor told her it was just aging, that she felt there had to be something more she could do. In TCM, her pattern was a classic case of liver blood deficiency with a touch of kidney yin weakness. We simply adjusted her diet. I encouraged her to make a simple carrot and goji berry stir-fry, just like the one we're discussing, a few times a week. We also added more dark leafy greens and a handful of black sesame seeds to her daily porridge. It wasn't an overnight miracle, but over the course of a few months, Helen noticed a real shift. The gritty feeling lessened. She could read for longer periods without fatigue. Her eyes just felt more comfortable, more moistened from the inside out. It was a beautiful example of steady progress through consistent care. So how can we incorporate this wisdom into our daily lives? It's about more than just one recipe. It's about adopting small, consistent habits that nourish the roots of our health. Here are a few key wellness strategies centered around supporting your liver and eyes. The first and most important strategy is to directly nourish your liver blood. Think of your liver's blood reserve as the fuel tank for your eyes. When it's full, your vision is clear and your eyes are comfortable. When it's running low, you get those symptoms of dryness, floaters, and fatigue. This is especially important for women as menstruation, childbirth, and menopause can all consume a significant amount of blood and essence over a lifetime. To refill this tank, we focus on foods that are rich in color and nutrients. Our Thai and goji berry stir-fry is a perfect starting point. Other wonderful foods include spinach and other dark leafy greens, which modern science tells us are full of lutein, another key eye nutrient. Small amounts of high-NINS quality, lean red meat if you eat it can be a powerful blood builder. Beets with their deep red color are also excellent. Think of eating the rainbow, with a focus on deep red, orange, and dark green foods. The second strategy is to soothe and move your liver key. Imagine the garden hose again. Nourishing blood is like making sure there's enough water in the tank. But if the hose itself is kinky and twisted, the water can't get to the flowers. In TCM, stress, frustration, and pent-up emotions can kink the hose, causing what we call liver key stagnation. This can manifest as eye strain, tension, headaches that settle behind the eyes, and a general feeling of irritability. You might benefit from this approach if you work at a computer for long hours or find yourself feeling tense. The solution is movement and relaxation. One of the simplest things you can do is take screen breaks. The 20-20 rule is a wonderful modern application of this ancient principle. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. This simple act relaxes your eye muscles and prevents key from getting stuck. Another beautiful practice is to gently massage your temples in a slow, circular motion. There's an important acupuncture point here that helps release tension and soothe the liver meridian. The third strategy is to clear liver heat. The issue isn't a lack of nourishment but an excess of heat. Think of it as an engine running too hot. This can be caused by too much stress, a diet high in fried, spicy or greasy foods, or too much alcohol. This liver heat can travel upwards and affect the eyes, causing them to become red, itchy, bloodshot, or swollen. If you experience these symptoms, especially during allergy season or after a rich meal, you may need to focus on cooling things down. The best way to do this is with cooling foods and herbs. Chrysanthemum tea is the classic TCM remedy for this. It gently cools the liver and brightens the eyes. Cucumbers, celery, and mung beans are also wonderfully cooling and can be incorporated into your diet. The final strategy is to support your kidney essence. As I mentioned, the liver and kidneys are partners. Kidneys are like the body's deep battery reserve, the foundation of all our energy. As we age, this battery naturally begins to drain. Because the kidneys support the liver, a weakness in kidney essence can contribute to long-term chronic eye issues like gradual vision decline. To support your kidneys, think of foods that are dark and have a deep, foundational energy. Black sesame seeds, walnuts, black beans, and blueberries are all excellent choices. Gentle flowing exercises like Tai Chi or Qigong are also wonderful for cultivating and preserving your kidney essence. Remember, these strategies are not about perfection. They are about gentle, consistent effort. Adding one or two of these practices into your life can make a profound difference over time. To make this even more practical, here are 2 simple daily routines you can easily adopt. The first is what I like to call medicine on a plate. Our 5 minutes term fry for crisper vision. This isn't just a side dish, it's a targeted therapeutic meal. For 2 servings, you'll need 2 large carrots, julienned or thinly sliced. You'll also need a tablespoon of coconut oil, another healthy cooking oil, a tablespoon of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of dried goji berries that you've soaked in warm water for about 10 minutes to plump them up, a teaspoon of sesame seeds, and just a pinch of sea salt. The method is incredibly simple. Start by heating the oil in a pan or wok over medium heat. Add the garlic and saute it for just a moment until you can smell its wonderful aroma. This step awakens the digestive energy. Then, add your carrots and stir-fry them for about 3 minutes. You want them to be slightly tender but still have a bit of a crisp bite. Finally, toss in the plumped goji berries and the pinch of salt, and cook for just 1 more minute. You don't want to overcook the goji berries. Turn off the heat, sprinkle with sesame seeds, and serve warm. The best time to eat this is with your lunch or dinner, 2 to 3 times a week. It's especially helpful for those with dry eyes, blurry vision, or night blindness. For an extra boost, pair it with a side of steamed spinach. Who should be cautious? If you have very weak, cold digestion and tend to experience bloating, you might want to add a thin slice of fresh ginger along with the garlic to add a bit of warmth. As a self-check, notice how your eyes feel in the hours after your meal. Do they feel more comfortable and less strained? That's a good sign. The second routine is a wonderfully soothing bright eyes chrysanthemum and goji berry tea. This is perfect for the afternoon, when eye strain from the day often sets in. All you need is about a teaspoon of dried chrysanthemum flowers and a teaspoon of drawn goji berries. You can find these at most Asian markets or online. To prepare it, simply place the flowers and berries in a mug, pour hot but not boiling water over them and let it steep for about 5 to 10 minutes. You can sip it slowly while you take a break from your screen or reading. This tea is most helpful for people who experience eye strain, redness, and irritation linked to liver heat or overuse. It's a wonderful way to cool and calm your system from the inside out. Who should avoid this for now? If you tend to feel cold, have loose stools, or a very weak constitution, chrysanthemum can be a bit too cooling. In that case, you might stick to just a simple goji berry tea or a warm stir-fry. For your self-check, pay attention to your body. After drinking the tea, do you feel a sense of clarity and relief in your eyes, or do you feel a bit of a chill in your stomach? Listening to your body is the most important part of this practice. A common hurdle on the wellness journey is the temptation to simply copy what works for a friend or family member. While their intentions are good, what works for them might not be right for you. TCM places great emphasis on individualized care and understanding a person's unique pattern or constitution. For example, your friend might rave about a cooling herbal tea that cleared up their red, itchy eyes. You try it, hoping for the same result for your blurry vision, but instead, you end up feeling bloated and a bit chilly. This is because your friend likely had a pattern of liver heat, while your issue stems from liver blood deficiency. The cooling tea was perfect for them, but it weakened your digestive fire. This is why copying others can sometimes lead to disappointment. Our Cara in the Goji berry stir-fry is a wonderfully balanced and generally safe starting point for most people, but always remember that your body is your best teacher. Pay attention to how you feel after eating certain foods or trying a new routine. True wellness is not about following a rigid set of rules, it's about learning to listen to your body's unique language and providing it with what it truly needs. Your eyes have worked so hard for you over so many decades, allowing you to witness life's most precious moments. They deserve to be cared for with gentle, natural support. Every small step you take towards better health is a victory, a gift to your future self. It's not about achieving perfection overnight, but about embracing the journey of nourishing your body from its roots. I encourage you to try this simple recipe tonight. Notice the vibrant colors on your plate and think of them as a direct offering of nourishment to your liver and your eyes. And if you found this helpful, please share it with a friend who is always squinting at their phone or complaining about tired eyes. I might be surprised to learn that the path to clearer vision could start in your own kitchen. Have you ever experienced the connection between your overall health and your eyesight? I would love to hear your story. If you're looking for a simple starting point, comment with the word balance.